This is going to be a review on the Razer Viper Mini. I purchased this for about $40 on eBay. It came with a paracord 5 Dream cables, this Razer grip tape, and Tiger Arc ones. Now that mouse came sealed in a box, so it was a brand new Viper Mini. I applied these mods. It didn't take that long. I used this mouse stock for a few hours to set out an Apex, and I even played a little bit of Osu. I usually use a tablet, but the shape fit my hand pretty well. I think it's a little too tall. That's the only thing I would change. It's not that much shorter than the OG Viper. They are pretty tall. Well, this is a flatter mouse, but it's just so long. Since it's so much shorter, the same height hump makes this mouse feel very tall. This has V2 opticals. My OG Viper has V1 opticals. The rubber sides are really worn out because this is like a day one. So the side buttons are also protruded on this. They are not flush compared to like the OG Viper. So it's a lot better. It's easier to find them, easier to click them in. They're nice and crisp as well. The V2 opticals being a lot better, but still mushy compared to like the TCC Golds in this and like KL 8.0s. The stock cable was very good. Stock cable was a lot more flexible than my M42 cable. A little bit more flexible than the OG Viper. The stock skates were also another example of it. Razer just stepping it up. They were white PTFE skates, rounded. They're a little bit taller than both the skates on the Viper. The Vipers are longer but narrower on both the top and bottom skates. Getting in this mouse was extremely easy. You just peel off a sticker. There's 3 screws. Pull it off, and you're done. Easily, there's a few more screws to take off the PCB, and you can just route your cable. It's not a super hard process or anything like that. 2 major flaws with this mouse are the lift off distance issues, which can be solved with grip tape, and the sensor ring. Now it was just as raised as the stock skates, and even on my Tiger Arcs, because this was the first thing I put in, I still felt it on my hand. I still felt it dragging, and I did not like it. So I took a razor blade and just shaved the sensor ring down. It'd probably be easier to sand it, but I couldn't find my sanding paper, so I just said whatever. I used a razor blade and just got rid of the cable, or not the cable, the ring. Lots of mods. The only one I haven't really done is the scroll wheel mod. You can get a smooth scroll wheel on it. Buy them on eBay. Not eBay, Amazon, and probably eBay. They're really cheap as well. Buy like a set for like $5 and have like 20 rings you can pick from. Different colors and such. Probably even get them thicker to maybe have it raised more. Definitely really good claw mouse. I would say for fingertip, the hump is too tall. The hump is too tall to fingertip this mouse, in my opinion. To have a more relaxed fingertip. If you have like a fingertip like this, a little bit raised, the fingers being a lot more raised, in between a claw and an aggressive claw, pretty much, it's just that you're not touching the back of the mouse. It might work. Build quality on this, really good. Razer stepped up their game with the Viper. They really listened to our mouse review and mouse pad review. They were looking for what type of mouse pads people wanted and mice. People wanted the ambidextrous shape, something FK2 style, FK shape style. They delivered on that, modified the shape, made it lightweight, had a top tier optical sensor in it, and a good cable. So it was definitely one of the best options to buy when it came out. It was pretty much that in the Model O, where it came out around the same time. Similar shapes. But Razer came out with the Mini not too long after. And compared to like the Model O Minus, which is, I'm pretty sure, shorter, so it's a flatter mouse, it might be for better for fingertip. Since this is available, it's one of those major brands of Razer, right? Like SteelSeries, Logitech. They're available pretty much everywhere. The shape is more comparable to the Final mouse, like Ultralight 2, Starlight 12, small kind of shape, because the hump is further back and it's a tall hump. My aim with this is good. Almost as good as my M42. The main problem being the front is too tall. I do like the comfort grooves on this being a lot deeper. But the scroll wheel is even lighter than my M42 scroll wheel, which I think is light in the first place. And side buttons are a lot smaller. I like the bigger side buttons on the M42. And the Gretza has a bigger side buttons, but they are shorter, which I don't like on this. I claw this. I fingertip my M42. I can't get a good position for my pinky finger on this compared to even the Gretza or the M42 over here. In conclusion, this mouse, for the price that it's at, very good. $40. It's never really $40. It's usually always $30 or under. It's always on sale. Really good. The shape, it's not really out there like that. I mean, there's two clones. There's the OEM that like Ponage uses, which I don't know, a few other companies use, which is a 1-to-1 to the Viper Mini. And then there's the Deluxe M800, which is like in between the Viper and the Viper Mini, like a medium. It also is just very good, but it has really bad skates. For $45 though, a wireless Viper Mini pretty much is very good. But I wouldn't want a bigger version of this mouse. It's a good deal. No brainer for a budget gamer. 100%. I give this probably an A. For just with the mods and stuff, an A. Probably like an A-, high B+.